Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, let us discuss now one question where continuing partners are bringing additional capital on retirement of one of the partner. How to give treatment to this, that will be learning in this particular problem. Let us go through the question. Wadia, Oja and Jagdish are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in proportion of 5:3:2. Their balance sheet as on 31st March 2012 is as under. Asset side, we have goodwill 21,000, land and building 20,000, machinery 10,000, motor van 25,000, stock 12,000, debtor 14,000, cash balance 4,500. Liability side, capital of Wadia 30,000, Oja 25,000, Jagdish 20,000. Creditors 9,000, bills payable 2,500, general reserve 20,000. This is undistributed profit. We are required to give share of undistributed profit to retiring partner. On the above date, Jagdish retired from business on following terms. Assets and liabilities were revalued as follows. Goodwill 11,000. Here goodwill is 21,000 in balance sheet. That means it will be reduced by 10,000. This will have another effect, profit and loss adjustment account debit. This is a loss for the firm. Land and building 30,000. Land and building, here book value is 20,000. We'll increase it by 10,000. Land and building 30,000. Here land and building is given 20,000. That means there is appreciation by 10,000. It will be added to the value of land and building. It will have second effect, profit and loss adjustment account credit. Machinery 8,000. Here machinery is 10,000. New value is 8,000. That means there is reduction of 2,000. Second effect, profit and loss adjustment account debit. Motor van 20,000. Here motor van is given in balance sheet 25,000. That means there is reduction by 5,000. Second effect, profit and loss adjustment account debit. Creditors rupees 7,000. Here creditors are given 9,000. They are reduced by 2,000. New creditors 7,000. This is a gain, profit and loss adjustment account credit. Stock 10,000. Here stock is given in balance sheet 12,000. New value is 10,000. So we are required to reduce stock by 2,000. Second effect, profit and loss adjustment account debit. Debtors 12,000. Here asset side debtors we have 14,000. It is reduced by 2,000. Second effect, revaluation account debit. Wadia Oza contributed additional capital. This is a new adjustment. Here we have, they have brought additional capital 20,000 and 15,000 respectively. This will be debited to cash account and it will be credited to their respective capital account. Balance of Jagdish capital account has been fully paid in cash. Prepare profit and loss adjustment account, partners capital account, new balance sheet. Also give journal entries in the books of new firm. Let us prepare now necessary working notes and accounts. In this question, they have asked us to do journal entries. without preparation of ledgers we can do journal entries. We'll require ledger only for two entries relating to the revaluation profit and final amount payable to retiring partner. Otherwise, all journal entries we can do by going through the question. Let us try that. On liability side, we have general reserve 20,000. This will be divided among all partners in their profit sharing ratio 5:3:2. So Wadia gets 10,000, Oja 6,000, and retiring partner Jagdish gets 4,000. We can record entry for this. General reserve account debit to Wadia's capital account, to Oza's capital account, to Jagdish capital account, being general reserve distributed in profit sharing ratio. On the above date, Jagdish retired from business on following terms. Assets and liabilities were revalued as follows. First, goodwill 11,000. It is 21,000 in old balance sheet. Revised value is 11,000. So there is a reduction by 10,000. Profit and loss adjustment account debit 10,000 to goodwill account 10,000, being goodwill revalued. Second, land and building new value 30,000. Land and building book value is 20,000, so it has gone up by 10,000. Land and building account debit 10,000 to profit and loss adjustment account 10,000, being land and building revalued. Next asset we have machinery, value is 8,000. Here machinery is given in balance sheet 10,000, so it has reduced by 2,000. Profit and loss adjustment account debit to machinery account 2,000, being machinery revalued. Next we have motor van 20,000. Old value of motor van in balance sheet, that is book value 25,000. Revised value is 20,000. So it is reduced by 5,000. Profit and loss adjustment account debit 5,000 to motor van account 5,000, being motor van revalued. Creditors 7,000. Book value of creditor is 9,000. So it has been reduced by 2,000. Creditors account debit to profit and loss adjustment account 2000, being creditors revalued. Stock 10,000, book value of stock is 12,000, so it is reduced by 2,000. Profit and loss adjustment account debit 2000 to stock account 2000, being stock revalued. Debtor 14,000, new value is 12,000, that means there is reduction of 2,000. Profit and loss adjustment account debit 2000 to debtors account 2000, being debtors revalued. Continue. Wadia and Oja contributed additional capital 20,000 and 15,000 respectively. There will be entry for cash received on account of additional capital brought by continuing partners. Cash account debit 35,000 to Wadia N's capital 20,000 to Oza J's capital 15,000. Cash account debit 35,000 to Wadia's capital 20,000 to Oza's capital 15,000, being additional capital brought by continuing partners. We have recorded almost all entries, which we can do just by reading the question. Two entries are remaining for which we will require ledger workings, that is to find out profit or loss on revaluation and final amount payable to retiring partner Jagdish. Let's start with liability side. We have capital of Wadia, Oja, Jagdish 30,000, 25,000, 20,000 respectively. These capitals will be transferred to their capital accounts on credit side. मी थोडा राईटला आलो का जास्त. Partners capital account credit side, by balance brought down, Wadia 30,000, Oja 25,000, Jagdish 20,000. On liability side, we have general reserve 20,000, which will be transferred to partners capital account on credit side in their profit sharing ratio, that is 5:3:2. By general reserve 10,000, 6,000, 4,000. On liability side, we have bills payable and creditors. Creditors and bills payable will be transferred to new balance sheet on liability side. On creditor, there is an adjustment. It will be recorded in inner column. Bills payable, there is no adjustment. It will be recorded in outer column. Balance sheet liability side, creditors 9,000, bills payable 2,500. Let us go through asset side. First we have goodwill 21,000, There is an adjustment on goodwill, so it will be recorded in new balance sheet. Asset side in inner column. New balance sheet asset side, goodwill inner column 21,000. Land and building, there is an adjustment, amount is 20,000. We recorded in inner column. Next we have machinery 10,000. There is adjustment on machinery. Motor van, there is an adjustment, book value is 25,000. Stock, there is an adjustment, book value 12,000. Debtors, there is adjustment, book value 14,000. Cash 4,500. This will be recorded in cash account on debit side as opening balance. Cash account debit side to balance brought down 4,500. Continue. Let us go through the adjustments. On the above date, Jagdish retired on following terms. Assets and liabilities revalued as follows. Goodwill 11,000. Book value is 21,000. It will be reduced by 10,000, which will be debited to profit and loss adjustment account. And on asset side, we'll have to reduce goodwill by 10,000. Profit and loss adjustment account debit to goodwill 10,000. Balance sheet on asset side, balance sheet asset side goodwill book value 21,000. Now due to revaluation there is decrease of 10,000. New value 11,000. Land and building revised value is 30,000. Book value is 20,000. We'll have to increase land and building on asset side by 10,000. Second effect, profit and loss adjustment account credit. Profit and loss adjustment account credit by land and building 10,000. Balance sheet asset side, land and building 20,000. We have added increase 10,000. Revised value is 30,000. Machinery 8,000. Book value is 10,000. We'll have to reduce it by 2,000. Second effect, profit and loss adjustment account debit. Profit and loss adjustment account debit to machinery 2,000. Balance sheet asset side, machinery 10,000 less decrease 2,000, outer column 8,000. Motor van 20,000. Here motor van is 25,000. Book value, we'll have to reduce it by 5,000. Second effect, profit and loss adjustment account debit. Profit and loss adjustment account debit to motor van account 5,000. Balance sheet asset side, from motor van we'll have to reduce 5,000. Revised value 20,000. Creditors 7,000. Creditors book value is 9,000. We'll have to reduce it by 2,000. Second effect, profit and loss adjustment account credit. Profit and loss adjustment account credit by creditors 2,000. Liability side, creditors less decrease by 2000, outer column 7000. Stock 10,000. Book value here it is 12,000. We'll have to reduce it by 2000. Second effect, profit and loss adjustment account debit. Profit and loss adjustment account debit to stock 2000. Asset side, stock is 12,000. Let's decrease 2000, revalued at 10,000. Debtors book value is 14,000, revalued at 12,000. One effect, profit and loss adjustment account debit to debtors 2000. Second effect, balance sheet asset less from debtors. Debtors 14,000 less 2,000. Outer column we have 12,000. Continue. Wadia and Oja contributed additional capital 20,000 and 15,000 respectively. Cash is received. It will be recorded to the debit of cash account and credit of partners capital account. Cash account debit side, to Wadia capital account 20,000, to Oja's capital account 15,000. This will have second effect, to the credit of partners capital account. Partners capital account credit side, by cash Wadia 20,000, Oja 15,000. It is time to close profit and loss adjustment account here. We have closed profit and loss adjustment account. It shows loss of 9,000. This loss will be divided among partners in their profit sharing ratio 5:3:2. Wadia 4,500, Oja 2,700, Jagdish 1,800. This will be transferred to partners capital account on debit side. Partners capital account debit side, to profit and loss adjustment account Wadia 4,500, Oja 2,700, Jagdish 1,800. Now we can close first retiring partner Jagdish account. We have closed retired partner Jagdish account. His account shows balance of 22,200. As per the information given in the question, this is paid to him in cash. So on debit side, we have written to cash 22,200. This will have another effect in cash account on credit side. Cash account credit side, by W Jagdish capital account 22,200. Now we can close cash account and its balance will be transferred to new balance sheet on asset side. We have closed cash account. It is showing balancing figure 17,300. This will be transferred to new balance sheet on asset side. New balance sheet asset side, cash 17,300. Now we can close continuing partners capital account. We have closed Vadia's capital account. It is showing balancing figure on debit side. To balance carried down 55,500. We have closed Oja's capital account. It is showing balancing figure on debit side 43,300 to balance carried down. These two capitals will be recorded in new balance sheet on liability side. New balance sheet liability side, capital of Vadia 55,500, capital of Oja 43,300. Now we can close new balance sheet. We have closed balance sheet. Asset side total is 1,08,300. Liability side total is also 1,08,300. That is, new balance sheet is matching. It is tally. Assets are equal to liabilities. Now we can complete those two journal entries which we have left as we were required to close ledger. One journal entry to record loss of this rupees 9,000. Vadia's capital account debit 4,500. Oja's capital account debit 2,700. Jagdish capital account debit 1,800 to profit and loss adjustment account 9,000, being revaluation loss distributed. Last entry for making payment of Jagdish capital and other dues. Jagdish capital account is showing balance 22,200 payable to him, which is paid in cash. W. Jagdish capital account debit 22,200 to cash 22,200, being amount paid to him on final settlement. In this question, we learn two things. Number one, how to give treatment to additional capital brought by continuing partners, and secondly, how to do journal entries in case of retirement of partner. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned with Ekeeda and subscribe to our channel Ekeeda. Thank you.